In today's video, I'm gonna show you guys how to restore your headlights in under 10 minutes. Alright, so what's up you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Like I said in the beginning, I'm gonna show you guys how to restore your headlights. It's not my first time restoring headlights, but if it is your first time, then this is the video for you. So we're gonna be restoring the headlights on my FRS. And what we're going to be using to restore these headlights, because they do not look good at all. You can see all of that oxidation on there. It does not look good. It's not pleasing. Yeah, the car does need a little clean. Don't mind that. But what we are going to be using for this is this right here. Turtle Wax Headlight Lens Restorer. It's my first time using this one. I've used other ones before. I did restore them one time before when I did open them up and painted them. I do have a video on that. If you guys want to watch that, I'll put the link in the description. So if you guys do want to learn how to do that, you can go check that out as well. But back into what we're doing, we are going to be restoring these. Like I said, it is my first time using this, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it within like 10 minutes. It's not even that bad. It's pretty cheap too. It's like 11 bucks. I got it at O'Reilly's. But yeah, you guys, let's start jumping into this. It has everything you need. It's going to have 2 sanding pads, clarifying compound, spray lubricant, and 2 wipes. And pretty much all you're going to need is water just to pour on the headlight. You can mask it. You can mask the headlight off if you want to, but you don't have to. It's up to you, depending on how careless you are and if you want to scratch the paint. But yeah, let's jump right into this, you guys. All right, this is what it comes with. Base coat wipe, sealing wipe, a glove. Let me take that because this wind is blowing like crazy. A glove. Comes with these 2 sanding papers. They do come in numbers like that, so that way you just flip them over. Clarifying compound and spray lubricant. Let me pop the hood so we can start getting to work on these headlights. Real quick, this does come with these wipes, but inside of these packets only comes with 1 wipe. So what I am going to do is I'm going to be sanding them both at the same time, but I'm only going to show you guys 1 headlight because at the end I want them to both be sanded down, and then I can apply the wipes at the same time. So I recommend you guys doing that before you get to the end and you start using the whole wipe for 1 complete headlight, and then you don't have enough for the next one. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start getting into this right now. Got my GoPro right here set up, and we're gonna switch to that view so you guys can see how we do this on the headlight. So as you guys can see all this oxidation on the headlight, this is what we're gonna be sanding down so we can get all this haze off the headlight, because this don't look right. It don't look good at all. So let's start sanding this down. I ended up masking it off anyway, just so you guys can see what it looks like when it is masked off. I'm not gonna mask off the other one, as I said before, because I'm gonna be doing both of them at the same time. I'm gonna take a cup of water and just clean off whatever dirt is on the headlight using a towel, microfiber towel, whatever towel you want to use, just to rinse off, clean all the dirt off before you put the compound on. So this is pretty much step 1. Just take off all the dirt, make sure it's not dirty, so that you won't be scratching up the, just make sure it's not dirty, and it should be good to go. On to step 2. Take the clarifying compound, put it on a microfiber towel. After you apply it on the entire headlight, you're going to want to take a clean microfiber towel and wipe it off and see if it turns clear. If it doesn't turn clear, we proceed to step 3. If it does turn clear, then you don't really have to do much, and you can proceed to the last step. Take that and just rub it into the headlight. So you can see the yellow is already on the towel. So now you're going to take the spray lubricant and this pad. This has a number 1 on it. There it is, a number 1 on the pad. You're going to spray the lubricant on the number 1 side and on the headlight. You're just going to, go over the headlight. You're going to do that for as long as you think you need. Then you're going to flip it over to the second side, and you're going to do the same thing for about a minute. Now you're gonna flip over and start using second side. Make sure you keep everything wet, so keep spraying. You pretty much want to keep going until it's nice and smooth. Alright, you guys, you can see all the oxidation that's come off so far with just the 1 and the 2 side. So now we're gonna go over to the 3rd and 4th, which is the second pad. So now pad number 3, and then number 4, you're gonna use the number 3 side. Do the same thing again with the same process with the spray lubricant, and keep sanding this headlight down. Remember, you're only gonna do this for a minute. Once you're done with that side, flip it over. Okay, just make sure you keep it moist, so that way, you know, everything can keep going. And as you guys can see, the more that I am sanding, the less yellow there is. It's because we're taking all that oxidation off of the headlight little by little. So now the next step is take a towel and just wipe it down. Last steps before we start applying the seal and the final coat, we're going to apply the compound one more time onto the lens until it gets clear, so that we can pretty much almost buff it out. Pretty much is what it is. Let's just apply a little bit more, but you guys can see that difference. So once we're done applying, we're gonna let that dry there. Now that the lens is clear, we're gonna let it dry to a haze, or if it even gets hazy. And we're gonna take a clean towel and buff it out. But that is a big difference. You can see me in the reflection now. Okay, and now that it's kind of hazy, you're gonna take your clean towel and just buff it out. So now that headlight is ready for the final step. So before we get into that, I'm gonna go ahead and do that other headlight and come back over here, and once I'm done with that other headlight, we'll proceed to the final step. All right, now that we got both the headlights done, they look a lot better. I'm gonna do this one first, put the glove on, apply it on this one, then go run to the other one, put them both on at the same time before they dry, because you only have one wipe in both of these. You gotta put this on both real quick. Once you're finished applying the both, as soon as it dries, you go get the other wipe and you start going over it. Now that it's dry, we're gonna follow up with this one on both, and then we should be done. So now we're gonna put this on, now that we applied it and they're both dry. Come and you're gonna seal it. And that is what they look like. All the yellow stuff is off the headlights. There's no more oxidation. We'll let it cure for 24 hours, but you can already drive it. You just gotta let the sealant and everything dry before you decide to wash the car. But I do recommend it. It is worth it. In less than 10 minutes. So if you guys did enjoy, stay tuned for more content. I do have more coming in the channel. Just hit that subscribe button. Comment what you guys want to see next, and I'll see you guys in the next video.